€80 million, a confirmed superstar, and INEOS are ready to pull the trigger. Manchester United are plotting a massive move that could blow the transfer window wide open, and AC Milan are prepared to sell. This changes everything at Old Trafford. Manchester United's season changed the moment Michael Carrick ditched Ruben Neves' failed 3-4-2-1 experiment. The wing-back struggled, the midfield looked disconnected, and United lost their attacking identity. Carrick's solution was simple and effective: a return to a 4-2-3-1. Kobbie Mainoo trusted again in midfield. Bruno Fernandes restored to his natural number 10 role. Proper wingers providing width and balance across the pitch. The results: immediate improvement. United looked aggressive again, structured, confident in possession, and nowhere was that clearer than in the 3-2 win away at Arsenal. Patrick Dorgu has been one of the surprise stories. Originally signed as a wing-back, Carrick pushed him further forward, and he responded in style with a sensational goal at the Emirates. Direct, fearless, high work rate. But here's the reality. Despite Dorgu's form, INEOS do not see him as the long-term elite left winger for a title-challenging Manchester United. He's a valuable squad player, a tactical option, but not the marquee solution. And that's why INEOS have quietly begun tracking the market. According to the Daily Mail's Nathan Salt, United's recruitment team are already working ahead of the summer, and left wing is now classified as urgent. Why? Because regardless of who manages United next season, the club intends to stick with a back four. That means natural wingers, 1v1 specialists, end product in the final third. INEOS want players who fit, high intensity, tactical discipline, immediate impact. And that's where Rafael Leao enters the conversation. Rafael Leao is not just another winger. He is one of Europe's most devastating attackers. At AC Milan, 278 appearances, 78 goals, 65 assists, a complete forward. Explosive pace, elite dribbling, powerful finishing, and capable of deciding games on his own. Zlatan Ibrahimovic called him magic, one of the best players in the world. Goal labelled him a superstar, and now Milan are open to selling. Why? Because an €80 to €85 million sale would transform their transfer budget, allowing a full squad rebuild. Arsenal are interested, but United are watching closely. Leao would instantly become United's most dangerous wide attacker. A nightmare matchup in the Premier League. A statement INEOS signing. But there are risks, let's be honest. Leao is world class on his day, but consistency has been questioned. At times, defensive effort drops, work rate fluctuates, body language frustrates managers, and INEOS are obsessed with mentality. This is why United are also looking at Premier League proven alternatives, which brings us to a name fans are already rallying behind. Everton's Iliman and Ndiaye is not as glamorous as Leao, but he might be smarter. Premier League proven, relentless pressing, versatile across the front line. United scouts have been dazzled by his work ethic ball, carrying tactical intelligence. UTD exclusive summed it up perfectly. Forget Diomande, United should be all over Ndiaye. No adaptation period, immediate impact. Fits INEOS' data-driven approach. He may not cost €80 million, and that matters. INEOS are not putting all their eggs in one basket. Also being monitored, Tyrique George, Chelsea, underused at Stamford Bridge, previously valued at £22 million. Huge upside, but raw. Yan Diomande, RB Leipzig. Explosive talent, Leipzig want €100 to €120 million. Seen as too expensive, too soon. And then the shock name. Cole Palmer. United sources confirm Palmer holds genuine interest in a return to the Northwest. If Chelsea open the door, all bets are off. Rafael Leao is the superstar move, the headline grabber, the global statement, but Iliman and Ndiaye might be the INEOS signing, reliable, Premier League ready, built for Carrick's system. One thing is clear, Manchester United's left wing will not look the same next season. and this decision could define the next era. Leao brings the spotlight, Ndiaye brings the balance. INEOS must choose wisely, and we'll cover every step. Like, subscribe for daily Red Devils updates. In other news, Manchester United are reportedly preparing to spend £120 million on Chelsea star Cole Palmer, a move that could reshape the Premier League. Casemiro is leaving. Bruno Fernandes' future is uncertain. And now the Red Devils are eyeing a homegrown talent with the potential to lead their next era. Cole Palmer back in Manchester? It sounds like a dream. It sounds like a nightmare for Chelsea fans. Either way, it's the biggest talking point in English football right now. Let's start with the context. Manchester United are on the brink of entering a new era, but they're losing two of their most experienced midfielders. Casemiro, the Rock, is leaving Old Trafford at the end of the season. Bruno Fernandes, the creative engine, is being courted by top clubs across Europe and even Saudi Arabia. The departures leave a vacuum, a leadership void, a question mark over United's ability to dominate midfield in the coming season, and that's why the hierarchy are reportedly eyeing Cole Palmer, a young, hungry, locally grown talent, as a figurehead for the new era. According to Spanish outlet Fichajes, Manchester United have already made Palmer their top target. Chelsea value the 23-year-old at £120 million, tied to Stamford Bridge until 2033. But the Red Devils are ready to make an unprecedented financial effort to bring him home. Why Palmer? He's young and hungry. The perfect profile for United's recruitment plan. He's technically gifted, comfortable in tight spaces, and capable of unlocking defences. And perhaps most importantly, he's missing the north of England. The Wythenshawe lad's desire to return home may be the X factor that makes this transfer possible. This season, Cole Palmer has made 12 appearances in the Premier League, starting 10 of those matches and scoring 4 goals. He's received 2 yellow cards, played a total of 759 minutes, and has been influential every time he's stepped onto the pitch. In the UEFA Champions League, Palmer has made 1 appearance, started that match and scored 1 goal in 90 minutes of action. Overall, in the 2025/26 season so far, Palmer has played 13 games, starting 11 of them, scored a total of 5 goals, received 2 yellow cards, and has played 849 minutes of top-level football. These numbers show a player who is consistently contributing at the highest level, despite a few minor injury issues this season. So where does Palmer fit in a post-Casemiro, potentially post-Fernandes midfield? Carrick's system favours a deep-lying midfielder to protect the defence, a playmaker who can unlock defences, flexibility to rotate between wide and central positions. Palmer ticks all these boxes. He can drift between the lines while Bruno operates further forward. He adds pace and creativity from midfield or wide areas. He brings a local connection, something fans love. In short, Palmer is the type of player that can be the heartbeat of Carrick's new midfield. Let's talk money. £120 million is huge. But Casemiro's departure frees up substantial wages, while Bruno's potential sale could bring in £57 million via release clause. This allows United to fund a marquee signing without breaking the bank entirely. It's a clear strategy. Sell older, expensive players, replace them with elite, hungry, young talent, keep the squad competitive and future-proof. Cole Palmer fits perfectly into that vision. Chelsea, of course, won't make it easy. Palmer is their star man, their talisman. His creative spark is vital for their plans. Selling to a direct rival, a nightmare scenario for Stamford Bridge. But the issue? Palmer wants to come home. Homesickness for Manchester, desire to play for the club where he grew up, ambition to be a central figure in a new project. That could be the deciding factor in this high-stakes chess match. If Palmer joins, this is what United fans might see. A new creative force in midfield. More freedom for Bruno Fernandes, or a chance to rotate him out of a heavy workload. A A team built for the next decade, not just the next season. It's bold, expensive and risky and Moscow, but that's exactly the kind of statement move Manchester United need to reclaim dominance. So what do you think? Would Cole Palmer returning to Manchester make United instant title contenders? Is £120 million worth it for a local talent with world-class potential? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button and subscribe to Red Devils Report. In other news, Manchester United are moving fast and a deal nobody expected to happen this January is suddenly very real. Ruben Neves. Yes, that Ruben Neves. The midfielder United fans begged for years ago. Real Madrid are out. Al Hilal are ready to sell and United are preparing a £17.4 million swoop. So how has this happened? Why now? And why are United suddenly in pole position? Because this transfer window just flipped on its head. Let's be brutally honest, Manchester United are running out of time. The January window is closing, performances are inconsistent, and the midfield still not fixed. When Ruben Amorim was in charge, we were told January will be quiet. That promise died the moment Michael Carrick walked through the door. Because Carrick has seen the truth. United's midfield is hanging by a thread. Bruno Fernandes pushed forward. Mainu left exposed. Casemiro declining. And suddenly, United are one injury away from total chaos. This is no longer about planning. This is about damage control. Manchester United don't lose games because they lack talent. They lose games because they lack control. Too open, too frantic, too emotional. Every big match turns into a basketball game, end to end. No structure, no calm. Bruno is being asked to do too much. Mainu is being asked to grow up overnight. And the club knows it. That's why names like Adam Wharton and Elliot Anderson were floated. But let's be real, those deals were fantasy. Too expensive, too slow, too complicated. United needed someone now. And suddenly, Ruben Neves is back. This is the moment everything changed. According to Cadena CR, Real Madrid want nothing to do with Ruben Neves this January. No talks, no bid, no interest. Why? Because Florentino Perez refuses to spend in January. Portuguese outlet Record doubled down on it. Perez doesn't want to waste millions mid-season. And here's the killer blow. Ruben Neves' contract at Al Hilal expires in the summer. That means his price has collapsed. Selling now makes sense, and United smell blood. The door didn't just open, it was kicked off its hinges. Let's talk about the number everyone is reacting to. £17.4 million. In modern football, that's pocket change. United have spent more than that on bench warmers, failed loans, players who never settled, and now they can get a Premier League proven midfielder, a former captain, a tactical leader, and one of the best long-range shooters of his generation. This isn't a marquee signing, this is a smart raid. No bidding war, no drama, no nonsense, just United moving quietly and decisively. Michael Carrick knows exactly what he's looking at, and he sees a midfield that panics. He sees a team that rushes. He sees players making decisions at 100 miles an hour. Ruben Neves does the opposite. He slows the game down. He controls tempo. He organises chaos. Neves allows Bruno to stay dangerous. Neves protects Mainu. Neves manages games. This is Carrick football. Not flashy, not reckless. Efficient, disciplined, intelligent. This is a manager signing, not a marketing signing. Yes, he's been in Saudi Arabia. Yes, the intensity is different, but let's not rewrite history. This is a player who dominated the Premier League for years. And at this price, the risk is almost laughable. Worst case, he becomes depth. Best case, he becomes the midfield glue United have been crying out for. January signings aren't about dreams. They're about survival and stability. Manchester United don't need to think, they need to act. Real Madrid are gone, the price is low, the fit is obvious. If United miss out on Ruben Neves now, it won't be because the deal wasn't there. It'll be because they hesitated again. This is one of those transfers that looks boring today, but looks genius in April. What do you think? Is Ruben Neves the right signing for Manchester United, or should the club be aiming higher? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button and subscribe.